Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list of all of the Boom Beach statues. Now I've done this with troops, I've done this with defenses, I've done this with gumbo abilities, I might have done this with hero abilities, but today we're going to be doing it with statues. So I have all of the statues here. I tried to pick somewhat unique photos for some of them, but today we're going to be ranking these from F to S. F meaning failure, very, very bad. S meaning superb. I love this statue. Let me know down below if you guys disagree with me or not, and let's jump into it. So I don't even know kind of where to start off. Let's just start with the first one, the building damage statue. So all of these I'm comparing masterpieces, by the way. So I have the building damage statue. You know, I really dislike blue statues, but at a high level, this statue is pretty good, but still, I don't know if it goes very high. I'm going to put it in C tier, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I want to put the building health one tier above it, and I don't think the building health deserves to be in the A tier. So deserves, I guess, is kind of a bad word to use, because if you look at any leaderboard player, they have the building health statue very, very high in their rankings. But just like I did for the troops, I'm ranking these on how I feel about them, not how top players feel about them. I don't like dropping down blue statues. I think for the majority of players that play the game, you probably shouldn't be dropping down blue statues either. There's really only the top 1% of players that are pushing on the leaderboard, or just pushing, that should be dropping down these blue statues. And if you're not on that list, you know, you get the cut. You shouldn't be dropping these statues down. So that's why I'm putting it in B tier. It's still a very, very good statue. I just don't think it deserves to go any higher. I can speak for everyone here. I think I'm gonna put all of the production statues in the F tier, because life statues, the green statues, are just so bad. You should never really drop them down at any level. Obviously it's the first statue you can drop in the game, so drop it down when you're that low, but as soon as you get any other statue, drop it down, get rid of this. The only thing I would say is if you're a low level, if you're that low where you're kind of low on these power stones, I probably would keep them over an ice statue, a blue statue, just because you don't need damage or health that low, building damage, building health that low. You should just be trying to get loot. So I would put these above these two if you're incredibly low level, like I'm talking under level 20 XP, not HQ. But as soon as you're above that, the blue statues definitely overwhelm the life statues. Okay, so let's do one of these higher ones. So let's do troop health. You know, I really like troop health. It's a very good ability. I think pretty much everyone has one of these masterpieces down, but I don't think it's in the S tier. I think it's a little under the S tier. I'm putting it in A tier for a few reasons. I just don't think it really deserves to go higher, because you don't see a lot of people that have this plus other troop health statues. You only see people with one troop health masterpiece. You don't see them with any more. So that's why I'm putting it in A tier. Let's go up. We have the Power Stone Chance. No. Let's do Gumbo Energy. Gumbo Energy, I think I speak for everyone. Gumbo Energy definitely deserves to go in the S tier. It is by far one of the top statues in my opinion. I mean, it helps with so many levels. There's a lot of levels that helps on. However, before I preface that, it also helps at any HQ level. Literally, if you're a low level, this statue helps you. If you're a high level, this statue helps you. That's how good it is. It helps at any range, and it helps you with any game mode. If you're doing warships and you boost up your gumbo energy, it's really good. If you're doing operation attacks, you need a lot of gumbo energy. If you're doing mega crab, you need a lot of gumbo energy. If you're pushing for the leaderboard, you do need gumbo energy, but it's not as important as, for example, troop damage, which is our next one. So let's do troop damage. I think I'm also gonna put troop damage in the A tier, but if I had to say, I would probably put troop damage above troop health in the A tier. I would honestly, I was thinking troop health would be kind of like a cross between A and B, but in the end I kind of went with A. Troop damage, I would put troop damage kind of a cross between S and A, just A+. It's, you know, it's at the top, but it hasn't quite made that transition over. So my main reasoning behind that and not putting it in the S tier is I don't think it helps as much as Gumbo Energy helps you at any level. I mean, the boost you get 13% off Guardians isn't that high. I mean, it 100% helps you, and if you're pushing on the leaderboard, if you're pushing on the leaderboard and don't have building health statues, or you don't have ice statues, it's very, very good to have. However, if I look at the whole range of players, literally like level 1 to level 74 or 75, I just don't see it being that good. I mean, obviously it's still really good, it's A tier, but I don't see it being one of the best statues you can drop inside of that range. So that's why I put it in A tier. Okay, let's go back to the green statues. Let's finish up the green statues. We have the all resource production statue. So if we go here, I just brought this up here. So this is the wiki page. So you can see that the all resource production statue goes from 12 to 25% versus the individual ones can go up to 62%. So how do I feel about that? If let's say you're a low level and you don't need iron and you don't really need stone, this statue isn't really gonna help you because it's only boosting up 2 resources. And instead you could drop a wood statue and a different statue, a gold statue, and have it produce more. That's not the only reason I'm putting it in the bottom of F tier. It's another life statue. You shouldn't be dropping life statues. It doesn't help you that much. So I'm putting it in the lower level, and I'm putting it at the bottom of F. Like if we had a tier below F, I probably would put this statue in that tier. I do not think it's a good statue. Although I already have kind of a vendetta against the green statues. Okay, we have Power Stone Chance. Now, Power Stone Chance is so hard for me to judge because some players drop down 8 Power Stone Chance statues, and some people don't drop any in their whole Boom Beach career. And I was always on the camp of, I really didn't drop many. I think at the most I had 1 masterpiece down at a time. It's hard because you don't know how much it's helping you. It says 75%, but I think I don't think it's really producing you 75% more power stones. There's something there. It really, when I had it down, I felt like I felt like I wasn't collecting more. Although when you see people that have 10 Power Stone Chance statues down and you see their attacks, they're getting so many. So I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, the only reason I would say you should have Power Stone Chance is if 1, it's your first masterpiece, your first purple masterpiece that you drop down, or 2, if you're trying to prep for a leaderboard push where you just need a ton of Power Stone or Power Powder, where you literally drop down 10 of these statues for the entirety of your Boom Beach career. You push up, you max out your account, and then you want to push for the leaderboard. You have 10,000 Power Powder because you had these 10 Power Stone Chance statues. However, I should also mention that's still super hard to process all of those Power Stones. It just takes way too much time. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I don't really think it deserves C tier. You know what? Honestly, now that I think about it more, I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think it kind of does deserve C tier. I don't think it's that good of a statue for all levels. If you look at all levels, there's obviously certain circumstances that all of these statues perform well in, but for the majority of players, it doesn't really perform that well. Okay, let's go to the final one, the resource reward, probably the most controversial here that I am going to give you a take on. I freaking love resource reward. I think it's the only way to level up inside of Boom Beach. I'm going to put it top of S tier simply because you would not be able to level up your account fast if it wasn't for the resource reward statue. I'm putting it above Gumbo Energy simply because of the fact that that's how you level up in the game. If you want to level up and have fun leveling up and not just have it be just this terrible grind, drop down resource reward, drop down Guardians. It will help you tremendously. This is a screenshot from, or a thumbnail from the video I did when I had 300% resource reward. If a base is offering you 100,000 gold, 300% brings up the total amount of gold to 400,000. That's literally like so much more gold you'll get. That's way less attacks you'll have to do. In Boom Beach, it takes you a very, very long time to max out your base from start to finish. And having Resource Reward not only speeds up the process, but also makes it a lot more fun and a lot less grindy. When I was maxing out my main account, I had 6 or 7 Resource Reward statues. When I was on my starting over account, I have like 5 Resource Reward statues. It's very, very helpful, and that's why I'm putting it in S tier, top of S tier. Now, obviously, if you're a maxed out player, this does not matter. But to get to that maxed out player slot, it all depends on how much Resource Reward you have. So that's my tier list. Let me know down below how you guys are ranking these different statues. Let me know if you disagree with any of them. We don't really have that many statues, and I usually try to have it be somewhat of a normal distribution, like a normal bell curve. And this is definitely right skewed, or however you look at it, it's definitely skewed. So I'm sorry about that, but I feel very strongly about the life statues pulling up in the F tier. But that's just me. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. If you want to see more tier list videos, let me know down below, and I can definitely do it. Bye, guys.